Hi and welcome to session number 3 in your Building Strength for Life series. This is a 31-day program designed to enhance health, build strength and supercharge your confidence. So today's session is an upper body session. It's an all standing session, so no mat needed. Up onto your feet for the whole thing. If you find that tricky, you can do some of the exercises from a seated position, so just substitute a chair in as and when you see that is right for you. I'm going to be using a pair of light hand weights today. I'm using a pair of 2 kilo dumbbells, but again, use what's right for you, and if you just have something around the house to use instead, make sure you're safe, and if you're ready, let's get going. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing our first exercise without any weights. We're going to bring the arms out to the side and we're going to be doing some little arm circles, 20 seconds in each direction. So today we're working for 40-second blocks with 20 seconds off in between. This is our first weighted workout in this series, so I just want to make sure that we treat you with respect, treat your body with respect, and switch. That's it, good job. Switch directions, well done. Good, so tummy nice and tight, feet pushed into the floor, chin is up. Great work. Okay, keep it going. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and take a rest. Okay, we're gonna pick up the weights for the first time this session. So I want you to hold on to the weights with your palms facing out. So palms facing me. I've got the two ends of the weights together here, and we're gonna come up into, draw 2 semicircles. So we're gonna bring the weights at the bottom, and we're gonna keep the palms up all the way up to the top. So we're drawing 2 semicircles. Are we ready? Let's go all the way up, and control all the way down. Well done. Now, if you struggle to get those weights together at the bottom, don't worry, that's absolutely fine. Just go to where you can. Bring them all the way up and all the way back down. When we're working with weights, we want to work nice and slow, not rushing through. We don't want to be relying on momentum here. Well done. Good. Keep it going. Good job. And take a rest. Well done. The next exercise, we're going to be going into a bent over position, and we're going to be doing a lateral raise. So a little bend in the elbow, bent over position, feet pushed into the floor, bend in the knee, hinge at the hip, so back is nice and straight. Palms facing each other this time with a bend into the elbow, and we're going to be squeezing those shoulder blades back together and coming back in under control. So squeeze and back together. Squeeze and control. So this is an all-standing workout today. No repeats. 15 minutes of single exercises. Good job. Well done. Keep on breathing. Control those weights as they come down. 3, 2, 1, and take a rest. Well done. Good job. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to just one of the weights, and I'm gonna bring one leg back, the leg back that I'm holding the weight, the side that I'm holding the weight. So we're gonna have a staggered position here. I'm gonna be distributing my weight over that front leg, and I'm gonna just row up and come back down. So join in when you're ready. Up and down. So you can lean over, keep that back nice and straight. Up and down. Now, if you have more than one set of weights and you want to substitute something in a little heavier here, now is the time. I'm just going to be working with this one set of hand weights today because I just want to show you how you can do that. We are building foundations this week, this first week. So I want to make sure that you really treat your body with respect for the long haul. Good job. 2, 1. Okay, switching sides. So just moving that weight into the other hand, coming up for a minute, taking some deep breaths, making sure that we're engaging the core at all points during this session today. Just 15 minutes. Really make sure you're telling your body what to do. So back into position then. Weights feeling heavy into the hand. Row it up. Bring it back down. Pushing your weight through that forefoot, that supporting leg, into the heel, through the nose, Out through the mouth. Well done. So if this feels really super duper easy and you have a heavier weight, then you obviously can do that. That's absolutely fine. We could build some strength here in this 31 days. But if you are unfamiliar with doing any kind of weight work, then just let's see what you've got and take a rest. Well done. Good job. Okay, next exercise is we're going to bring the weights down by our sides. Little soft knee here. We are going to bring one arm at a time. So you're going to weight down. You're going to bring the arm up to the shoulder, push it up overhead, bring it back down, and then onto the other side. So join in when you're ready. Back down. Up, push, back, down. Right, the important thing here. There are many important things, but the important thing here is not to swing that weight. So it comes down and you are not then letting it swing, okay? So you are controlling that weight. If this is one of the first sessions you've ever done with weights, or you still feel quite unfamiliar, one of the things to note is all the weight wants to do is get down to the ground. That's all it wants to do. It's up to you to control that weight. Use the muscles that you've got and take a rest to control that weight. And that is true of every exercise you will do with weights. It's up to you to control it. Bicep curl is up next. So you're going to tuck those elbows in, palms out facing, and then we're going to just curl up to the shoulder and back down. Let's go. So up to the shoulder and back down. Tummy needs to be nice and tight, little bend in the knee. And what I'd really like is if you can make the up curl nice and tight, but the down curl, the lengthening, even let it take even longer. Okay, so if we do that, then the muscles are having to work extra hard because all the weights want to do is get down to the ground. This is where gravity is at its strongest pull there, and you're really controlling those weights. So the benefits to your muscular strength in that point there is really strong. Okay, so just really incorporating strength in there. Take a rest. Well done. We are whizzing through this program today. So good. You're doing so well. We're going to do a seesaw press next. So I'm going to have my elbow at a right angle and also a right angle at the shoulder there. So we're going to be pushing one weight comes up, and then as the other one goes up, the other one comes down. So imagine that you've got somebody above you there with some strings, and the elbow stays nice and high, so it doesn't come down here or down here. Okay, elbow stays nice and high each time. Seesaw, seesaw. Good. Breathing all the time, tummy nice and tight. This is one that you can do from seated or kneeling if standing is too much. Good job. Well done. Keep it going, nearly there. Those arms feeling tired. Take a rest. Well done. Okay, next exercise. We're just whizzing through this program today. We're going to do a frontal raise to a face pull. So a complex exercise. So you're going to have your weights down in front. Your palms are facing your thighs. You're going to bring those weights up. Bring them in towards your ears, out and down. So up, in, out, down. Again, the control here is in the timing and the speed. Up to the ears, out, down. Well done. Halfway through. Grip into those tummy muscles nice and tight. Good. Amazing work. And take your rest. Good job. Okay, I'm going to put one of the weights down. I'm going to bring the other one. I'm going to hold it, end on here, and I'm going to bring it behind my head. So I'm going to hold that weight nice and strong and sturdy, drop it down, and then I'm going to bring it up overhead and just give it a little push forwards. So I'm going to bring it down, up and push. So join in when you're ready. Down, up and push. Good. If you are still with me at this point in the session, please leave a little comment. in the comment section of this video. Let me know how you're getting on. Let me know how you're feeling. Did you do this session all the way through? Was there anything you liked? Anything not so much? I really want to be able to support you through this journey, so please leave a comment, leave a like and a share. Let your friends know about these sessions. 2, 1, and take a rest. Well done. We're going to do an upright row next. So we're going to do one side, then we're going to do the other. So you're going to have both hands just in front here with the weights, again facing to your thighs, and we're going to work one side. The other side is just going to hold the weight. Okay, so this arm is doing something, it's just holding the weight. The other side, rowing up, elbow nice and high, coming back down. So row, elbow coming back down. Elbows higher than the weight at all times. Good. Well done. Okay, so making sure that you're not tipping as you're doing this. So really nice and strong into the core. And the other weight is just there for a little bit of extra resistance. Feel okay in the shoulder. Watch that wrist, make sure the wrist's not curling. And take a rest. You've got 20 seconds before we go on the other side. So what we want to make sure is as you're bringing that weight up, the wrist stays nice and neutral. It doesn't bend. Okay, so if you're coming up and you're curling, that's not, you don't want to be seeing the palms, you don't want to be seeing your fingernails as you do that. You want to be coming up and then coming back down. Are we ready? Let's go. Elbow nice and high and down. Nice and high, back down. Good. Well done. Keep that breathing nice and even. If you're finding it hard and you think you're holding your breath, you're not sure, exhale on effort. When we're using weights, that's what we want to do. So just breathe out when the work feels hard. Okay, good. Keep it going. Just 2 exercises left now. You're doing so well. Take a rest. Well done. Okay. Next exercise is we're going to do a standing lateral raise. So we've already done a bent over lateral raise. So this time it's a standing one. So again, just keep those knees nice and soft. Weights down to the side of your body, facing in to your legs here. And we're going to come up into a nice straight line and back down. So this is slightly harder, and back down. Because when those weights are up there, they really want to get to the ground. And it's just you stopping them here. Good. Well done. So keep that jaw nice and relaxed. Unclench. Good job. So even though you're using a light set of weights in this workout today, you may have chosen to use a heavier set of weights for some of the exercises as well. But even if you're just using a light set, you're adding that bit of resistance into your body. And take a rest. And your body's going to get used to that. It's going to get used to just picking something up, knowing how it feels, making those adjustments that it needs to make. And by the time we get to the 3rd week, you'll be really on point with knowing what you're doing. Okay, so we want to build that confidence. That's why we start light. So let's get those arms into a right angle here again, and let's push up and together and back down. Nice soft knee, pushing up and together and back down. If you need a little help, you can do a little bounce. Back down and a bounce. But if you can just do it without momentum and just push those arms up and bring them back, then that is fantastic. Okay, so keep those elbows nice and square. We don't want them dropping down here. You want it to feel hard now. You want to feel a little tired. When you get to the end of this session and feel like you've worked hard. The end of day 3. There's so much more ahead of you, but you've done so well. And take your rest. Amazing work. That is it. That's your upper body session complete. Tomorrow we are working on core and stability, and it's only 10 minutes. So that is what's happening tomorrow. It's a little bit of it's not a rest session. We are still working hard, but it's only 10 minutes, so you can always do something else if you want to, or just take that as a rest and just do the 10 minutes. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. I cannot wait for that session. Please don't forget to leave me a comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff so that other people can find me as well. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.